Hello watch fans, birth year watches here. This time for you we've got a men's Vacheron Constantin, and this model is called the Phidias model. It was launched at a time when most of the manufacturers were going big and large and multifunction and chronographs, and Vacheron Constantin went the opposite way: small, very thin, bimetal, pure dress watch. It probably wasn't the biggest success they've ever had, because they ended up replacing it a few years later with the Overseas, and the Overseas was a much better seller. So although this is the auto and this is the quartz, this one would cost you a lot more than this one. So plain steel versus gold, or gold and steel, automatic versus quartz, yet this one is the better seller and worth more money. Strange but true. However, that means that this is a bit more of a bargain. You've got a stainless and 18 karat gold bracelet, 18 karat gold bezel. That full automatic movement's actually hidden behind a case back, which is a shame, but we've got photos on the website. Signed crown with the Maltese cross, and the clasp is invisible, so you don't see it when it's locked. We actually have the ladies' version of this same watch in stock, which is unusual for us to have one of each, particularly at this sort of value. But this is an interesting addition to a collection. Would it be the watch that I pick up and wear every day? Probably not, although you could. I prefer something a little larger. See, it's got the Sigma mark on the dial to show that it's used only the very finest of materials on the dial, which is no surprise with Vacheron Constantin. They are one of the big three, along with Patek, Philippe and Audemars Piguet. This is on our website now. The link is in the comments below, and I'd thank you for watching.